All right, so what I want to do with this video is walk through switching from org Roam version 1 to org Roam version 2. The maintainer of this, Jethro, he has created a new version that takes, just been reading a little bit about this, and he's taking the file linking system, and it's not to the file, but it's actually to what he calls the node, and each of the nodes is it can be a header, a heading, or a few other things here. So when you load it up, you realize that some of the things aren't going to happen. Now I want to show you how I switched over from version 1 to version 2 and just kind of walk through that. And then we'll get into the migration point and just kind of walk through it together. All right, so what I did, and I found this on the forums, is that in your packages, no, in your init file here. So the way you install Roam on Doom, the way it's built inside of Doom at least, is so you go down. So here, let's go to the top here. So as you move through this, just Control F here. As you move through that, you'll come down to this section here. And this present is a flag, which is just, it helps with org reveal, which is a way to present your stuff. And then it has this Roam. Now, originally, it was just you hit plus Roam, and that was the flag there. But to get Roam version 2, you switch to this. Now, that's what you do. So you save that. So I just saved that. But also make sure that in your packages file, that's where we'll go. You go unpin org Roam and company Roam. So that's important as well. And that's what you do. So you do all that, and then you save it. And then to check to make sure you've got the right one on here, you just hit org Roam version. You check, and it says 2.0.0. So you're on the second. So when I was looking at mine beforehand, it actually automatically did it on my other laptop. And I was like, what is this? Why? Okay. All my stuff's not working. This is kind of frustrating. I was in the middle of taking notes at a Bible class. So I was like, well, this is weird. So in this one, though, it's I had to figure out how to do it right. So that's how I've done it to get to where I'm at here. But I have not migrated my notes. Now, I read through part of what he was talking about as far as we actually, to migrate them, he creates a bunch of unique IDs per node. So that way, even if you change the header or the file name, it actually doesn't matter. All right, so let's migrate from the other. But before we do that, I know he's built this backup, but what I wanted to do is do it myself. So here's how I would back this up really quick. Let's jump into find files here, and I go to sync study. This is my study folder. My slip box, that is all my notes there. So what I'll do is I'll just hit this dot here. Now I can move here with my just with my keys here. Fun fact, if you want to edit your file names really fast, you hit I, which gets you into the enter mode here, and you can actually I don't really want those, but you can rename files, quickly here, which is kind of fun. So capital Z is to get out of that. So I renamed those, whatever. I'll change those later. That's really helped me here. All right, so I want to copy these to somewhere else. So that way, in case something goes wrong here, I still have these files. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight my slip box here. I'm going to hit Control S, and that's going to copy all of this stuff. So where do I want to put it? Well, let's just make a slip box backup. That's what I'll do. And I'll hit Enter, and it'll be like, all right. So let's go check. All right. There's all my files. So, man, that was way quicker than I thought it was going to be. Normally, that stuff takes forever to copy files. So, there we go. Now, let's go back to, so here we are in here. So, let's just go space colon, which gets up to this little thing here. And I believe it was like start migrate. Org Roam migrate wizard. So, let's begin. This will take a while. Are you sure you want to do this? Yes. No such file directory as this. All right, so the one thing that I did was that in my file here, I commented out this little, oops, yeah, here, let me use my mouse. This little section here, I copied it out. So right now it is switching all mine over. It probably is getting a bunch of links to them and all, so that's pretty cool. All right, I'll let this run through. All right, that probably took, I don't know, 5-7 minutes. And as you see here, I've got a few things saying me, got some warnings here. So don't really know, but just a few warnings. I don't know if that means anything. Let's see if we can go back to what we were doing. All right, so looks a little different now. Instead of I've got the indent on the side there. Let's open up the book of Nehemiah. Sure. Okay. Oh, yeah, that was open up. So here's my backlinks here. We'll shut this window for now. Here's my backlinks window, and here's this. Let's go to Genesis 1. Got a few there. All right. Okay, so see what it's done here is interesting. Instead of the way it would be like file, and they would give it, it just says ID link here. But as of right now, my backlinks are not showing up here. Don't know why. I'll look into that. But the links still all work. It looks like it. Kind of an annoying thing is everything gets this properties here. So you're going to see that all the time, which is not great. It's just as far as aesthetically goes. I know that there is a gist to like remove that. So I'll probably link that in here. But as far as differences go, it all looks pretty much the same. Let's see if this works the same here. I didn't link this to Genesis 2:10, so let's link that and just kind of check this out. And our I node. Interesting. Genesis 2. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, check it out. All right, there it is. There's the verse there. So, you know, if I wanted to now, maybe is that I can, I mean, I knew I could already link to the heading there as well, but I'm going to have to play around with this a little bit to see what I think about it, but this is how it is so far, so cool. All right, after messing around a little bit, I think what's happened is some of my links didn't go through very well. So some of them are still just, so I got some ID links here, but I also have some of my links are actually not ID links. They are, they're just regular file links. So let's just go right here. See where this goes. All right, so this is order of creation. I got this link. Oh yeah, so some of these here are kind of messed up. So those ones I just corrected, but these ones here, if you see at the bottom, it says Bible/Genesis 1. I don't have a folder called Bible, so I have to change that. So let me just show you how that works as far as changing a link. I hit space MDL, which deletes the whole link information, and then I highlight it, space NRI, and then we get Genesis 1. So right there, that works. All right, now that's opened up. So that changes that, which is okay. I'm still getting used to this. I'm gonna try to withhold judgment. I mean, obviously it's changed, so sometimes it's kind of lame in my own mind. But I was reading what Jethro was kind of going through as far as like his rationale for doing it, and I think it's fine. It's just something I can get used to. That's all. I've been using this for a little while, and it's like changing it, but that doesn't bother me too much. It's always kind of fun to learn new things. But if I was like 50 or 60, I'm pretty sure I'd be like, this is dumb. I want my old one back, which you can revert back to. So if you're not wanting to jump into this, like, don't keep the old one. I'm sure it worked just fine for me. I didn't have any issues with it, but I think this one is nice because it'll be more streamlined. So let's get this back going. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so I've got this. I'll go back here. But I tell you what, here's the thing that I do love about this version. So last time, whenever you would do the buffer here on this side, you could only see like the very line that was shown, which was okay, but it didn't include the what I would call the verse or a numbered line thing. It didn't include that, but now it does. And it's got even more contextual information on this buffer here. So sometimes it would just be a verse and give you this. But this, and I think this actually even just changed as well. So this actually has become a buffer in and of itself, which is really interesting. So I kind of like that as far as working with stuff here. So to me, it seems very fast. There is a way to get this properties off, a little gist I'll throw up there for you. But overall, I'm very excited about this. Have to go through some of my notes and change them and just make sure they're all on the up and up, which, you know, just happens every once in a while. Hopefully you get better link changed over. Mine were all files, so maybe that was the problem. I know you could do like a Rome tag, there's a specific Rome tag there, but I like it. Hopefully this has helped you switch over to Org Rome version 2. There is several different posts. I'll link those in the description to kind of get you understanding what Org Rome version 2 is. And if you use something like Org Rome BibTeX, that's not going to work right now. That's going to change to be worked later on. The more I'm thinking through this new version of Org Rome, the more I'm like, all right, I see it. There's some more stuff that I want to look at as far as just some cool new stuff that's been developing. I want to check out that org transclusion, and there's a new graphing thing, which is always kind of fun. I don't really use the graphing stuff, but it's pretty cool. All right, so thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure, if you enjoy stuff in this note-taking realm of things, or Emacs, or studying the Bible, be sure to subscribe if you're one of those people that like all those different types of things. If not, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.